Welcome to Great Lakes Country, Country 103. Kind of exciting. Last time you guys were here, it was 100.7 The Island. Welcome to our new station, Country 103. Of course, I'm talking about Domino. I have Domino in studio.
Hey! Hi, Tulin. We love you.
Nice to have you guys back. We were just talking 2 years and 2 months, as Scott has clearly reminded us.
Yes.
You were here in March of
Yes.
the last time you were here, and big difference, of course, driving in today, I'm sure.
Huge difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys had a lot of snow that year.
Oh, yeah.
Ton of
Ton
snow.
of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just looking at real estate actually. And
It's a real estate office right across the lane
it's
here.
perfect.
So,
It's
you know,
absolutely stunning.
you would be blown away by the price of real estate here.
Would we?
Blown away.
a little cheaper or more
Oh
expensive?
my living God. When I first moved here, well, it's gone up a lot since I've moved. It's been a decade, right?
Yes.
Which is a long time. But I wanted to buy uptown when I came. I thought I was Donald Trump of the North. Everything was like 50 grand. I mean,
Wow.
like, yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
down payment where
yeah.
we're from.
Well,
Yeah.
totally, right?
Yeah.
There is a great piece of land just down the bend. Actually, it's 6 acres with about 1,100 feet of shoreline for less than $500,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can barely buy a postage stamp where you guys are from.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
cows can I run on that?
Yeah.
Wow. Not enough.
But then you could buy a bush lot up in the, with some maple trees, tap those in the spring, and
Exactly.
see, you'd be
Oh,
good.
that
Save the
sounds
shade.
heavenly.
Well, welcome back, and of
Thank
course
you.
Domino, Stettler area, and good farming country.
Yep.
Nice to have you guys back, and lots changed in a couple years.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
been a busy couple of years for us for sure.
well, and that's always the dream, right? I mean, you guys, we all know it's those 15-year overnight successes. It,
Yes.
it takes a long time. I mean, I was thinking even Aaron Burchett, has had opportunity now to play before Garth Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How
I
cool
mean,
is that?
yeah, 2006 was Hold My Beer.
Mhm.
So here we are, 2016, 10
There
years
you go,
later.
10 years.
And now he gets to open for Garth. So, it's a case in point of the 15-year overnight success.
That's
so
right.
How far in are you guys now?
13
No.
years.
2 more to go.
Yeah. Ken says he's giving his resignation today, actually.
Yeah, he's giving his
He's living in
3-year
Manitoba.
notice.
3-year
It's fine,
notice.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
3-year notice,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Well, and you just arrived into Toronto a couple days ago?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's a whirlwind tour. You're only in Ontario for a week.
Yes.
10 days altogether, I
10
think.
days.
9 days, yeah.
9 days
Yeah.
So
altogether.
what's the deal with that? How come such a short time? Just
Well,
time to get away.
You know,
It's
we.
family.
seating season at home.
Oh, yes.
Season.
Season.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to see too soon or anything.
Yeah.
No.
I bought a goat for my wife.
Did you?
Yeah, just before we left, and that wasn't such a good idea.
He
Um,
didn't ask her about.
Oh, I
So
see.
Yeah,
there's
so
that.
I need to get home,
To look after the goat or your
or
wife?
somebody's gonna die. It's gonna be
And
me.
you.
It's not the goat.
In your absence.
Yeah.
You're dead before you've even returned.
Yes, that's right.
Well,
We'd love to stay longer, but unfortunately, we just can't.
No, it's life and commitment.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're happy, obviously, that you guys got out here, and that's awesome. And
Yeah.
we'll take you for 9 days. It's all good. I mean, not that I get to keep you for 9 days, but
Well, we'd love to stay here for 9 days.
Yeah.
Rent a boat in suntan. And,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
it's a pretty sweet place
Yeah.
to spend one's time. I know you guys are playing at the Anchor Inn tonight here in Little Current.
Yeah.
Sure are.
And exciting, of course, because raising some money for Fort Mac, obviously.
Yeah,
You
we
know.
are blown away by that.
Oh,
That is- my
right?
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, the world becomes pretty small when circumstances like this happen, and especially in the country world, because we all know someone who either knows someone or has a
Yeah.
relative, right?
Absolutely.
And certainly in Alberta, there's a good percentage of the population that travels north every year, and every 3 in and 1 out, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, kudos to you guys and for helping make that happen. So,
Gosh.
what time is showtime tonight then?
8 o'clock, 8 to
Yeah.
10. We're going to rock it out. And we love the Anchor Inn. It is the coolest place. Can't wait to get our
Well, it
rooms.
reminds you probably a bit like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like-
got so much character.
Yeah,
and
every small town has the Anchor Inn's a little more upscale than usually most small town scuzzy bars, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You usually get the tavern in town.
Yeah.
Tavern in the air quotes.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock, of course, the
Yes.
Anchor in downtown Little Current, and all in support of Fort Mac, of course, raising some money tonight. So
Mhm.
hopefully a lot of folks will come out, and I know you've probably got the new CD available for sale.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure. So yeah, we will be having a good time tonight and see what kind of funds we can raise. I think it's awesome that they offered to do that. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Showing the love in Ontario for Alberta. That's for sure.
Everybody out here has. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
We're
Well, and that's when I say, when it becomes pretty small, right? I mean, that's when we realize just how close we really are,
Yes.
is when circumstances like this happen. And it's amazing, right? The kindness of strangers.
mhm.
It blows me away.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Staggering.
And, we've been saying how hard it is to be away when something like this is going on, because
Yeah.
you feel like
You're missing out.
yeah, like we should be doing something, and we're out here, we're having a wonderful time, and of course loving every second of it, but there's a piece of your heart that's going,
totally.
So it's great to have everybody supporting and wanting to do things for our province and Fort Mac. It's pretty amazing.
Well, now, is there any plans, in terms of the Alberta musical community? I mean, I know that's a big part of who we are in the country music world. Not that I have anything to do with it, but when
big part
Calgary
of it.
happened and Slave Lake happened, and there's a large contingent of artists that usually come together and band together to do something. Is there some talk about
There's I
Yeah.
think within the day.
Yeah, I think the very first day we were contacted, and so we're all, we've already put the word in that we're available for a couple different
that? Or whatever needs to
events.
happen?
Yeah, oh yeah, and we have 7 families in our small town of Stettler that have relocated, so I'm sure we'll be doing something there to help
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, and
as soon as-
Stettler's not a booming metropolis. By
it
any
is
means,
not. So to have 7 families
Yeah.
there, right? That's
Affected. Yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
Well, did you guys hear, and I'll let you sing your song after this, but about the guy in Nova Scotia? So he's from Nova Scotia, left to evacuate, found out he was in the airport in Toronto, and got the call that his home in Nova Scotia burnt to the ground
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Can you
it's-
imagine, like,
no.
how horribly karmic is that on
Awful,
someone? You
yeah.
have to think, what the hell have I ever done wrong?
Yeah, no doubt.
That's the kind of stuff that usually happens to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I see the guitars are out, and Scott's got his nifty diffty
Isn't that the coolest
travel
drum kit?
travel
Travel
Kit by
kit.
Samsonite.
Yes. Yeah, when you put that on your rider, do people look at you like you're kind of strange? I like that Samsonite rider kit, please.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't need any drum heads for my drum outfit. So what are you guys gonna play for us?
We're gonna play you. It's called "Song We Just Did," another kind of duet song that we have. It's new on the album, hasn't been released or anything. So
Cool.
yeah, a little taste of what's coming.
What's coming? All right. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Domino here on Country 103.
Too young to know better. 2 kids in a small town together. We weren't bad, just good at finding trouble sometimes. Jump off together by the railroad bridge. Rocks below, but we miss them by half an inch. We weren't scared, just bulletproof and suffer time. Hey, it's a wonder we're still alive. How did we ever survive this crazy life we lived? I still seems like yesterday. Confetti fell like the April rain. We drove away from the church like we sold that bride.
You know I still feel the same as I did before I took your name.
Well, that young is still burning bright. We're still kids after all this time. Hey, so wonder we're still alive. How did we ever survive this crazy life we live? I guess we just did, baby. I guess we just did. I guess we just did. I guess we just did.
Thank you. How many times did you practice in the car on the way up?
15.
Go 15, yeah.
Well, what else does one do in the car?
Oh,
Except
you
I
would-
spy for with my. No, tell me now. What do 4 grown-ups do in a car?
Well, we don't act like frickin' grown-ups.
On the way here,
Yeah, I use the term loosely. I might ask.
Kent brought up the mandolin, and he was picking and grinning in the back seat alone, and we're all kind of quiet and minding our own business, and all of a sudden he starts singing, why are there so many songs about rainbows from the Muppets show?
Yes, of course.
So,
In my Kermit the Frog voice,
in his
too.
Kermit the Frog voice, and we all,
Okay, no,
Busted a
very
gut.
clearly, we need to hear it now. Live on Country
Yes.
103.
Yes.
Yes.
okay, I should probably take this.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
That's all I got in me.
It was rather anticlimactic. I very
Pretty good,
much
isn't
need to say.
Well, it was very quiet on the road, none of us were talking, and then he does that.
That is, yes.
So,
Yeah.
Um,
And it's only day, what, 3?
Yeah.
You guys are screwed.
our
yeah.
first day when we went to left Toronto, went to Coburg, and we didn't realize quite the GPS kind of tells you it's a certain distance, and then it's 3 hours. No, it's actually 5.
Oh, yeah, surprise.
So there's that. So we had a long drive from Coburg to
Yeah.
North Bay in the torrential downpour.
Oh,
And,
really?
yeah, and so there was lots of flipping through the iPad or the iTunes and listening to music we haven't listened to in forever, and
Yeah.
picking out songs we need to do, and
So we had, and I mean, we're all big into classic country.
Yes.
So we went through like Steve Wariner
Oh,
and
yes.
Juice Newton and
Restless Heart.
Restless Heart.
Which, you know, even by today's standards, I mean, it's classic, but it's really not.
It's
you know,
not.
it's the last
But,
couple
yeah,
decades, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but still, I mean, what you guys grew up with. I mean, very clearly what I grew up with was a lot different than that. Johnny Cash, no.
Yes,
Yeah.
us too, absolutely.
And so from
Absolutely.
here, of course, you guys are catching the ferry tomorrow,
Yes.
heading south.
Whew.
And then how many
Thank
radio
you.
stations you got? We'll talk about that later. Luann's having some anxiety.
Anxiety, yeah. The
Yeah.
biggest boat I've been on is a
Canoe.
four-seater. Yeah, exactly. Kayak.
The
in a
Chichimod,
river.
the Chichimod actually just means canoe, big canoe, right?
Chichimod?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it means, is big canoe. So you just have to think of it as big canoe.
Okay, I'm good.
Someone
I
has
hear
to take the
there's
steering, that's all.
a bar there. Maybe, is there?
Yeah, there is a bar. It's 11, so that's noon somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, we don't judge by time.
No,
No.
No.
You
I
are a
would
country
imagine
music
at all.
artist. I should
That's
put
right.
that in clarity, right? And you are from Alberta, so
That's
that
right.
also
Yeah.
would be